And good evening all. Yes, I've kept you all waiting. My voice is feeling a lot better. I'm feeling generally a lot better, so fingers crossed. We are very much back. And well, you're not seeing the dashboard in a while. Well, that's because it's a brand new title. Metaphor Refantazio. It's not Persona. It's not SMT, so who knows what this is. But good evening, Queen. Yes, it has been a while since you caught a full stream. It's been a while since I've done one. Well, we could sit here and enjoy the orchestral chanting. I don't think so. Let's get into the game. Oh, that's a very nice looking... Oh, we got a kitty! Oh! Okay, we got a sofa, a kitty, and a book already. I'm immediately feeling this. This is good. And that's cute, that loading animation. That's actually a really cute loading animation. Yep, so there's the logo for Atlus. And Studio Zero. You spy a pixie. Very similar to Pixie, yes, you're not wrong. Now I feel like I'm back on PC seeing Nvidia and Speed Tree. That's what I've been seeing when I've been... Oh.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Oh wow, this is kind of cool.
A land grotesque as its people.
You dreamt.
We're gonna try again. Fingers crossed it works. So apologies, people. Now for the final part, the game. So, it's not Persona, it's not SMT, it's Murder Daughter. Alice has made my computer die for her. So we are back. Fingers crossed we're going to try this again. Fingers crossed lightning doesn't strike twice. Here we go. Yes, it's a metaphor for your system is dead, it would seem, Mr. Jack, but good evening to you. Hope against hope it's not going to fail this time. That must have been an awkward moment of dead air for you all. I do massively apologise. It's not anything that I did, but that's not the point. Still, Mr. Jack, you get to see the whole thing. Enjoy.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
We got this far last time.
A land grotesque as its people.
You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Have I put on the Castlevania Netflix anime here?
by my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Oh, modern Tokyo, what the hell? Avian's triggered now, people are burning books. Is that the demi-fiend? He better not be in this game, the demi-fiend. I don't want that. And that's the context we're getting, people. That's what was it, the pirates singing a song? I'm not really sure, to be honest. But there we go. So, there's your titles, people. That's your intro movie. We can either load game, new game, or system. Music will keep... Oh, we can actually adjust the volume. So if the voices are too loud or the music's too loud, let me know and I can change it, which is awesome. Anime subtitles on. Yeah, we'll keep that for people who can see. Auto lock, interesting. Okay. A little bit of camera shake. Don't want that. Yeah, we're going to keep the language in English for this one because the dubs have actually been pretty decent. Not a very Castlevania anime style, so the voice acting's like that. It'll actually fit the game very well. Okay, I think we're pretty much set. We don't need to look at the credits, so let's actually get started. Here we go.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Leave the fourth wall alone.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
You're getting on my nerves. Leave the fourth wall alone. Stop it.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
I don't see any eyes on screen, but... So... Right, so it's asking for a name for the protagonist. How many spaces have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... We've only got 10 spaces. It's kind of medieval... I'm gonna go with an SMT Easter egg here. We're calling him Flim.
I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Yeah, samurai-esque, it makes sense.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Yep, the fourth wall's been kicked to pieces already, people.
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I'd say no, because someone had the fantasy years ago in The Simpsons that Donald Trump would be president, and look what happened.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
Yes, Queen, very true. If you pick no to Igor in Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, you are kicked out to the title screen. Darkside Phil had that happen to him. Why am I not surprised?
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Alright, yeah, we'll go on normal. Standard difficulty. Battles of thrill and challenge. And you can... I like the fact that one of the difficulties is called Regicide. So that's a nice title for it. I don't actually remember exactly, Queen. I remember just seeing a clip and rolling my eyes. That's all I know.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
I'm getting Amonozako vibes.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Avian is like, don't relinquish the book. Do not let go.
Hold it!
Oh, nice.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Well, kick him off a cliff. That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't think Red lied that at all, did she?
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us?
Do I hear Vitaba's voice actor there, by the way, people?
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Yes, I'm a bit surprised by that as well, Queen. Yes, the MC has a voice. Oh, okay. So the Tradia does it, and I think...
Think we'll make it?
Ah, so there is actually voices here, so there are some points where it's not voiced. That's cool. Yes, Avian, the Demi-Fiend wants his waifu back. And say, due to the fact I'm only just recovering, I'm not doing the voices, I'm afraid, people, so I'm not doing that tonight. Place where we can see the whole area. Well, judging by that dust cloud, we're not going to find that very easily. Use L to move, R2 to dash, and... Ah, circle to dodge attacks. Okay. So it looks like we've actually got full action controls. Cool.
Let's go.
We don't have a place to save, unfortunately, and we do have a camera control, so that's cool. Oh, it's gold words, we don't want that.
What?
Use L2 to face sight as well as see sensors in the environment. So prepare as best you can. Ah, so you can scan the wider area.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Okay, try and avoid them then. Ah, so you do have an attack like in kind of like in SMT5, where you have full control. And yeah, you can dodge roll as well, so that's kind of cool. There was a chimera up ahead by the looks of it.
I think we're in a little over our heads.
Then let's not try and fight them. Let's get out of here. Yes, apparently now it's not the good time. It's they've thrown you into the pit where you can get killed. Very cel-shaded style, hasn't it, this artwork?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Hey, Avian, you might have just called it, saying SMT4 call. We're trying to become recruited by the army.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs, or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
You are. Good evening, Joe. You missed the opening disaster where my computer decided to crash midstream. But we're here now, so fingers crossed. And a lot of wood being touched, we'll be okay.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
The effect of Gullica's magic is inspiring.
It's the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Is it just me or here's like a weird fusion of like Metal Gear and high fantasy here with this music soundtrack?
Look! Over there!
Yeah, but the question is, Queen, is Gallica a spoony bard? Oh yeah, dug deep with that one.
Let's go. Got a set?
Yep, so there's the Grand Cathedral. Now, meantime, there's some interesting looking orbs down here. So the question is, what are they? Yeah, you found a medicinal herb, which is cool.
I don't like this.
Oh, we got an anime scene. Ah!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Ah, so we got... nice one, Joe. Congratulations, mate. Well done on getting that. That's awesome. Yeah, why didn't we get to see them escape the Monster Queen? I agree with you.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
And we've arrived in Paris. See, it even had the baguettes. And now all the French want to kill me. Ooh.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Oh.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
He's gonna steal it from you, so does everybody else.
Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
Massive Amonazako vibes from her.
Back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
So it's certainly been an interesting game so far, Joe, besides for it crashed my PC. And it was the Igniter was that pole they had in the intro scene, if you remember.
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
If it turns into that, I'll be very surprised, Queen. But again, it's neither of the main franchises, so who knows?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
Are they vaping, by the way? Is that what's happening here?
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
How did we get here? And who are you?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out?
It would seem that way, Queen, yeah.
No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Yep, so we have to get a message into the military, and that's why we're here. So that loading screen animation is cute.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
We're on our own.
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
So is this where we get to explore this big city environment? Yep, it is. So feel free to admit we're lost and ask for advice. Okay. So we have R1 to open the map. Okay, and we can always ask Gillica for her ideas as well. Cool. And so we can save our progress.
Whatever will I do?
Yay, we can make a save. Awesome. That's useful to know. Excellent.
Let's go see.
I see someone to talk to over here.
That's terribly unfair.
Got spooked by a wild dog, mistook it for a monster.
Idiot peasant.
Idiot peasant. This is, let's say, this is actually kind of Persona 5-esque, isn't it? Running up to people and listening to what they have to say.
That's terrible.
See what these winged people have to say.
But what is there to do now?
Something gargantuan.
That's not what I expected.
That's terribly unfair.
That's the guard.
Stop! What do you think you're playing at?
Get away from the accumulator. I mean, I'm not talking about accumulators as a form of gambling here in the UK. I don't want to promote that.
Ugh, come off it.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh, look at her. Yes, what are you doing here? How about mind your own sodding business? I'll do what the hell I like. You look mysterious enough. Right, she's going to be someone important. She's got a full face portrait. She's going to be important.
Simply amazing.
And what is it?
Now you see, that's very Parisian in its design. That's very much like, I can't remember the exact point in Paris, but there's a point where you get a view very similar to that, complete with the wall in the background. How much pink do you want? Answer, yes.
So you?
Why does she gives me that kind of like whatever kind of vibe? She seems quite nice, though, to be fair.
Damn.
Faye Valentine. Oh, hang on. What's going on here?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Techno Mage. Ah, Cowboy Bebop. I've not actually watched Cowboy Bebop. That explains why I don't know who that is.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See, there's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Can anyone tell me why Von Karma is here all of a sudden, by the way?
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
I have no coin.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Where do I even start?
Gallica, you need to understand we're from another universe. We know nothing about this world. Don't give me that look.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
I mean, magic's magic. Why does it matter about the title of the person who wields it? Is it just me?
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
So one of the things, by the way, about this game that hasn't impressed me, I saw an add-on pack for £31.99, and it appears to be costumes from the Persona and SMT games. Yay! Wow!
You are.
Well, cheers to the warning, but we'll see what happens next. So it's head to the left of the cathedral. That's one way to load a new area.
All right.
I love the fact that she's told me to stand tall given her stature. Yes, my friend Nerdyhound's not impressed with this game either, because it's not got a PlayStation 4 version physically. You can only get it digitally. And digital distribution is the devil a lot of the time. Let's hear what these people have to say.
Hiya.
Katharina caught another huge bounty. Katharina.
I'm out of ideas.
Beg pardon?
Oh, there!
Beg pardon?
A couple of more mysterious creatures. Let's see what these have to say. Forden, that's a good name. Yes, yes, Katarina. We have a kitty in the game.
My wits have left me, I believe.
Excellent.
Right, I believe it's...
Wrong, though.
It said to the left of the cathedral, didn't it?
All right then.
Oops, that's the wrong option.
All right then. All right then.
Unless this is up the stairs here. Yes, Avian. Good point.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
Can you kill things?
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
Every time someone says that before a job interview, it always goes wrong, I find.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Wow, dude, you can talk. Jeez.
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's word. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
Is that Constantine? Seriously, have they ripped off Constantine's design from the comics?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
I mean, at least it's setting the expectations. The chances are you're going to be killed and rot on the field in your bowels full of piss. What, did you think you were going to get loads of maidens and alcohol and gold?
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Oh, good point, Avian. Yes, I know what you mean.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
And this is where we get to shine.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Wow. Yeah, this guy's not got any kind of antagonist flags about him, does he?
So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh?
Hey, I'm still gonna get paid if I run from the battlefield, mate. I still get paid. Win or lose.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
And this is where I get to actually put the name down. So yeah, so this is where I've got the spell. But I could put the name for my own title in here, but I don't want to. I'm gonna stick with the name I gave him before. One title, it'll do.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
That classic tactic of saying another word to replace the protagonist's name that you put in.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
I'm assuming you actually were meant to put your own name for that, but it's too late now, Queen. We're already in. Let's keep going.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Yeah, so we just gotta wait our turn again.
Let's hurry.
We'll get in line after I save my game. Up front is a meat shield.
Look at that.
A lot of wanted posters. Let me guess, is that going to be like in Final Fantasy 16 where there's like missions to hunt?
What's the world coming to?
Oh wow. Who said I plan to, who said I wanted to fight him? I'd just kill him. It's easier.
Whoa.
Well.
Water's Day evening.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
You can leave the queue.
What do they call them? Something like, huge...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Oh well, if this was SMC, he'd totally be our law rep, wouldn't he?
Come on. No fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it.
Play as many different options as possible. See what happens.
Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Hey, we got the Cinder
These days,
Igniter.
most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
Certainly giving off that vibes, eh, Queen?
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Yeah, it's a magic igniter.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Ah, the map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
I'm not so sure about that, Gallica.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command.
And the first and last words out you're gonna hear out of your filthy stewards will be, "Sir." Do you understand that?
I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Yeah, he's gonna be super clingy. Ugh.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him.
It's a fair point, Queen. Yeah, everybody else behind us in line, including that arsehole who were to cause a fight, didn't get their gear. Maybe that guy was right to try and push him.
Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
There you are, Avian, you called it. You told me to get some rest, so shut up.
Hey, you awake?
You told me to get some rest. I'm gonna have to do it.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay?
It seems we've possibly got themes in the game which might potentially be quite sensitive to some of the audiences, so I'm going to have to put a little bit of warning out for this. If I'm right, we might well see, yeah, prejudice being one of the key themes.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
And if that's the case, we might be dealing with a protagonist who's really struggling to deal with it. So yeah, this could be quite, despite all the cheery presentation, this could be a lot darker than you think it is.
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
Oh, I chose that without realising what it was, but okay.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
The fact that it's got a love heart on it suggests something. Well, that's that scene we saw at the start.
That's what you call a fantasy story, right?
So it's his story that he's writing, and he's... Is he writing the template for Tokyo? Is that where this game's going? Because look at it. You got the cars, you got the big skyscraper towers.
So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw.
Right, so maybe SMT4 was a good call here, Mavian. Perhaps we're going to suddenly find ourselves warping down from the sky into ruined Tokyo.
In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Oh, wow. It's like a really utopian alternate version of Earth.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a rather nasty way of putting it, isn't it? Less differences, less... Ooh. That might echo a certain dictator's dichotomy. Don't go there, no. Please don't.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled.
Yeah, speaking of game name retracted, by the way, no spoilers from anyone in the audience. You are warned.
And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Wow. I see.
I mean, that's a true utopian ideal, but unfortunately, certain leaders in the past corrupted that quite badly.
No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later.
Surprise.
Good night.
Late night. So we're going to wake up again? Ah, so it's allowing me to record the information. I'll chuck it on this slot here then. Yes, remember to abuse as many state slots as you can, people. Arbor's Day. So they got alternate days of the week here. Oh.
Shouldn't you be resting?
Flashback scene.
I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
If it was a memester, I'd say that this is the spin-off story of Makoto Yuki and Akinari from Persona 3. But as you say, Queen, he's definitely been cursed. So I'm guessing we're about to arrive at this castle fort. And that's why we ended up in the wagon, I'm assuming. Or did we? Mm-hmm.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Hmm?
Let's see.
No, so I found it's enough border fort, okay. Ah, so...
Let's see. Let's see. That's where you want to go.
Yeah, so basically we have to like, navigate out.
This place here. This place here. Hold on.
Let's see. Let's see here.
Yeah, the game's saying, nope, you can't go there, you gotta go to the port. Yeah, Friar's Day.
Don't forget. Okay then.
Intriguing, so we actually have a world map. That's...
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idol's Day. A day where we can be idle. Sounds good to me.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel.
Agreed.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
Why do I recognise that guy's voice? It's getting on my nerves. I recognise his voice.
So it's describing a better world? A utopia, perhaps? I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read.
Do you know who reminds me of? He reminds me of Joshua from Final Fantasy 16.
You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
It could be classic. It could be either one of them. That's the really annoying thing, Queen. You're not wrong.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Oh no, this is nasty. I can either take the blame for him, go neutral, or encourage him. I'm gonna go neutral.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Oh, well, that worked.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
So, Leon Stroll.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Yes, we have a Leon. And he's a shit talker as well.
By the skin of my teeth. Now, where was I? Right. As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Huh? Oh, he's been wounded.
Is that a soldier?
No, it's just a guy cosplaying in a dinner robe. Idiots, you should recognize your own uniform, you pillow. What kind of captain are you?
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Yep, he's unconscious because he's probably been killed.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
I'll make sure he stays alive. Beat me off with you. Go and do all that dying and killing. I'll get the kettle on.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Here we go. We might finally be getting our intro mission here, people. I've kept you waiting long enough.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Don't feel alone, but nice headgear, by the way.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Have you seen the size of her, for God's sake?
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
This guy seems to... Leon seems to have his head screwed on.
I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Yeah, plot twist is the contact who's turned.
Okay? Yep.
Oh, we gotta try and find our contact. Leon's not exactly in fit shape, but he'll get it.
Actually...
I see.
Yep. Ah, so we actually have full action combat controls, and oh, I've now got a locked camera. I can't change my camera. Ugh, that's annoying.
This is...
Is that how you open a door? Oh dear, looks like everyone's dead. Ah!
There it is.
That's the shadow from the whole Love Hotel.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors. Oh. Damn it.
Ah, so Grius, we've got a name. We may find some stuff. So we're not interested in fighting the boss. We're interested in looking for survivors. I can get behind that, to be honest. Ah, we can't just jump down. Okay, we have two. Oh. I wasn't checking if they were breathing. I wanted to loot the corpses. What?
This is bad.
Oh, we got an egg enema.
What?
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Got it? Take care of it, please.
So you press triangle to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. Press triangle anytime. If you use square, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Ah! Stay on the offense by continuously attacking with that to break the gauge that appears and to eventually stun them.
Things will be fine.
Their usual tactics should work.
Yep. Press that to attack your equipment with alternative skills which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon. Ah! So it's kind of semi-turn based by the looks of it. Okay.
Burn to ash!
That was quite dangerous. That's quite annoying.
Let's go. Burn!
I'll do the same. Yay, we got some expert.
We made short work. All right.
Interesting. Okay, so. Nice credit to Donga Rampa there, must be said. There's something behind there, but I don't know if I can get to it, which is annoying. Ah, I see.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey.
Yeah. So in other words, we sneak from behind. Their entire break gauge to deplete for an instant stun.
Okay.
We can't get sloppy.
Not too many, but still, don't let your guard down.
Burn to ash!
I didn't quite time that right at the wrong bottom. Will you kindly stop hitting me in the face, please? It's really annoying me.
Die hard!
One more time.
The power of fire!
Could have done more damage by doing that, but I wanted to finish him off the old-fashioned way.
Not bad.
Hey, level up.
I feel stronger.
Ah, so you can choose your skill after that. So that's very SMT. You get one boost, and then after that you can choose your next one. So that's like, I'm gonna go with endurance for now to increase the power.
Looks like we're safe for now. If it's useful, I say grab it.
I agree. There we go. That'll do. That'll sort me out. So far, the enemies have only attacked Flynn, which is kind of annoying. Ah.
Okay.
Hey! Hey, we got a trophy!
Everyone, go!
So if you get stunned, enemy, one part will form an advantage to his initial attack, and will remain stunned for part of battle to take full advantage while we can. Unscathed Triumph, which gets us... Ah, so if you get through without taking damage, you get a boost. That's pretty awesome.
Whew. That should do it.
I like that idea, where you can actually get an even better boost to your attack. Oh, soldier. Oh, wow, dude. I'm dying, but I don't want to be served by you. Well, take his armor and any items he's got off him then.
Run. No.
I was hoping they'd give me some items.
Hey.
Oh, they've actually got the kind of icons in the top corner. Unfortunately, I've just realised that my camera's covering it. Give me a second, peeps. I'm going to go to the other side, because that, on the top left side of the screen, there was actually brief dialogue that you couldn't see.
Hey.
No, how's that my fault?
Damn it.
See what's in here.
Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Right, hang on, to the top of the tower? I don't think so. There's more stairs here. There might be loot. I'm finding out what's up here.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
So I mean how there was dialogue at the side. That one was voiced, but the one that Leon said wasn't. So that's why I moved the camera. Check everywhere. I want my loot. If there's loot, I'm going to grab it. Oh, there's an enemy.
Let's push through. This battle's ours. Let's go. Let's settle this quick. There's no way I'm stopping here.
Yes, I do like that mechanic where you get a free hit. Ah! We can actually break them open. That makes perfect sense. And why didn't I think of doing that earlier? I do it all the time in the SMT5 stream. Why did I think it won't work here? Oh. Taking a leaf out of when I played through the old Persona games. Hiding out of sight.
Okay, let's get this over with. The power of die hard.
Oh, they got one turn, but he can't move because he's stunned. Excellent.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Looks like we're safe for now.
This is bad. They're onto us. Let's give them a fight. This could be our chance.
Now we're fighting teeth.
Still here? Burn to one left. Not bad, if I say so myself.
Only one left.
Yes, I'm going to knock out your teeth.
They chose the wrong opponent.
I think that's all of them.
Is it? I thought there was another one around here, but apparently not.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Oh, boo! Seriously, Amy, we scrambled that egg. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Can't save at the moment, which is somewhat of a difference from SMC5 Vengeance. SMC5 Vengeance you could save anywhere you liked, even mid-dungeon. Here, not so much. Ah, I thought there might be something down here. Old coin. Could be useful. I had a feeling there might be an enemy here.
Let's push through. This is our chance. Forward, and we'll win this. There's no way I'm stopping here.
Yay, level up. Fantastic. Right, so magic went up that time. So we can raise physical attack, but I really think getting endurance up is going to be important here.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
All right. How's that? Let's give them a fight. Let's take them all out.
Even easier than expected.
Come on. Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
Settle this quick. Burn to us. Let's wrap this up.
Nice. Always come through. Only
Give
one
it.
left. Finish them off.
That settles that.
I was wondering if it might have the ability of being able to turn off AI controls. It might be like back in the Persona 3 days, people.
They're out cold. We have the edge. This could be our chance.
I didn't realise that was a fight then.
A tough one.
Burn to us. That's one. That'll do.
Great job, Stroll.
Don't think so, actually, Evan. We'll try that in a second. And we got a couple of medicinal herbs as well, then, which is cool.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
And we got the Magla pill, whatever that does. Oh yeah, that's the point. You said, can we break the bags? Nah. No, we can't. That's the answer to that one. We can't. Good thinking, no. But I'd say, even when they smashed things so far, I've not found anything in them. So while it's been cool to look at, it's not really served any purpose, but that might change. It's possible we might get a skill or something that changes that. Okay, what do you want? Ah, so he's run away from something before, Leon, and wants to redeem himself. Yeah, Gallica's noticed that.
Hey.
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
What do you think? Yep.
Well, it's auto-saving, so I just saw that in the bottom corner then, so if we get killed, we get killed. I'm loving the actual motifs of this with the apples, almost like the Garden of Eden kind of allegory. I think that's actually brilliant. It's also a really rather disgusting design, you know, of all the mouths that are in the wings and everything else. It's very cool.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
peril.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
The mission depends on our survival. Right, okay, we can actually pass our turn as well, it says there. You know, it says R1 pass, which is yield turn. And we can also raise our defenses. But for now,
I won't hold back.
since we've got an igniter, let's see what happens. 1 damage, wow.
Monster. You're mine.
I don't think he is, but try it anyway.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
I get the feeling this is going to be a forced loss. I agree with you, Avian. For now, I'm going to raise my guards.
Burn to ash! Oh, please! How is it this strong? I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
I'm not your people, though.
Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, the prince's power.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Sophia from SMT5?
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears.
I didn't choose anything.
Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh, here we go. Is he ripping his own heart out of his chest? What the f... A mechanical heart? We're playing a cyborg? Black Mask Akechi, is that you? Izanagi no Wakami? Is that you?
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Scour!
All right, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Yeah, certain limits are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting opponent's weakness will decrease the turn by half, so it's very similar to SMT in that respect.
Mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Vitus power. No.
That's it. Stay on it.
That's not going to work.
Seeker!
Look, there's a full heal back. Oh, devour. Ah.
Wait, what? It's healing?
Well, we did that as well. Let's be fair here.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body.
I won't hold back.
Can you knock those apples off?
Oh, well, we can knock them off. Not bad, not like that we can't. Okay, let's try using the wind element against the apples instead.
Wind.
That hurts it, but it's still not weak. Can take at least another 2 rounds.
We don't take out those apple things? I think we'll regret it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Okay. Fine, yeah, go for it.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Okay, why didn't you do that earlier in the battle, for God's sake? You know what I mean? You could have saved me a lot of issues. That's not going to hurt me too much. That will, but luckily, I can heal myself, so next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Because now what we'll do...
I won't hold back.
Actually, yes, you will. Because even though we got this new super farm, it's not that super. It's strong, but it's not that. It's not massively super. Right. Let's try wind again. Ah.
Scour.
You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Let's do that again.
Wind. All right. How's that?
You've got to hit the other spots too.
Let's get rid of those. Ah, so the legs are out. Let's try the wings.
Scour.
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul.
That's
Wind.
better.
Come on.
Now we've got that, we can hit its main part in the body.
Another way.
Yay, we got away with it. Awesome. Right, I want to save some healing items, but for now, 90. That's doing loads more damage.
Let's go. Wind.
The Gundam from Star Driver. That's what you think that will like.
Scour.
Yeah, it seems we have a second form we can turn into basically. I'm finishing you. Get out of here.
Wind.
$100 experience, nice. And we also got Gorlio's apple. We also got a load of AXP, whatever the hell that is.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Nice, so Jules is increased. Yeah, I'm gonna raise my Eastern Thug strategy because I can.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Yes, an interesting battle. And thankful for the apple loincloth. Yes, I know what you mean.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Hey, Leon's alive.
Look, that stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Good call.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
You couldn't join us in the fray, yet you know what power I used. How long were you watching, Grius?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
It wouldn't surprise me with that kind of character, actually.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
So is this SMT's version of Game of Thrones? Is that what we're playing here?
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
There you go, Queen. Aha, I was only pretending to be unconscious. Your moment has been capped.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
Because he hates the General as much as I do, and we both want to punch him in the dick.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
It's pretty much the same thing, just he was more refined than me. It's fine.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
True, Queen, yes.
We have to.
So we have to save the deadline's unknown, and we've got a rank of 7 out of 10, so I'm guessing that's the main quest of the game.
Will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
I like that design they've given Grius there. That's a really rugged, very nice look.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
So evidently there's no humans in this world, because... and again, if that's what their vision of a human is, they're going to be sorely disappointed in a few centuries afterwards.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
I'm liking the fact there's a lot more voice acting in this game. Apparently Persona 3 Reload had all its social links voice acted, and it makes a big difference actually. Really adds a lot more atmosphere, like hearing the difference between Grius and Leon in their voices, for example. It's all well and good being able to do it yourself, but it's nice to have it from the game.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet.
Well, I like Grius' plan here. Get in, stab him in the back and go. No frills, no refinement. No big extravagance, just get in, kill him, get out. I like it.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
You're driven, I like that, but depending on where he is at the funeral, it might not be so easy. So now we actually have our actual campsite we can explore. And we can save our game! Huzzah! Hooray! So in terms of the items wise, it tells us everything we've got. So you can see we've got 50 HP, 100 HP, and 20 MP, so that's pretty useful. A broken igniter that can be scrapped. Consider selling it. All collect item with no monetary value, but still consider selling it anyway. It's got no value, but sell it. And then dropped by a human. Yeah, so basically it's got the treasures, much like in SMT5 and in Persona as well. Then we got clothes for the characters, key items. And then we have our weapons, which are pretty much okay. But Fairy Saber, so Gallica can use that one. So Gallica is someone we can use in battle. Cool. Okay. Nice. Let's talk to peeps. It's understandable that today's been quite tough for you, don't worry about it.
Well...
Oh, you done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for his highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honour of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible. And that's the end of that, I think. Or is it? Can you say more?
Got it.
Yeah, we'll get some rest, I think. That wasn't too bad, actually, for the voice. I might carry on.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
It's not just that, Gallica.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice.
Was it a woman's?
It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant?
Oh.
I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
Well, you chopped down the apples, so don't sell yourself so short.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but... Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, I smile, please show me the book. And Avian's like, yep, me too.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
What the hell? Da Vinci?
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting.
Igor, is that you?
And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Ah, good evening, Bahamut. Welcome to the stream.
You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Will you kindly return to Sea of Stars, Alchemist? What are you doing here?
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
Well, that really is smashing the fourth wall to pieces, isn't it, people? Good lord.
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it?
Oh.
A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
The thing is, a couple of years back, when I was playing, I think it was either playing Persona 3 or Persona 2, I was talking about ideas from the Velvet Room, and one of the ones I came up with was kind of like a library of Alexandria. So if Atlus were watching my stream, you're welcome, because that's pretty much what I said. I said kind of like a library of Alexandria. As you say, pal, but yeah, Eagles have Botox and got locked in the library with a kitty, which is always awesome. And as you say, Queen, yeah, I can definitely see why people are saying this is fantasy Persona so far, but instead of demons, it's humans, apparently, who's to blame for everything. Yes, Queen, that's right. Give me my cash, Atlus.
I call it academia.
Well, that makes sense.
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
I am thou, thou art I? Is that what's about to happen here?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
So the choir voices sound like they're trying to be Skyrim. I don't know if it's just me.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form.
So is this where we get access to alternate versions of ourselves that are very similar to the demons / personas from the other games? We've already had one that was suspiciously like Izanagi no Akami earlier on.
Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Yeah, we can either say okay or not much choice. I'm gonna go with okay. I'll be the good guy.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
Say the line.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Persona 6.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in academia, whatever that means. And Bright-Eyed Student allows party to change between archetypes. Look at how many hexagons there are on the Da Vinci rank here. This is ridiculous. I can sense the heroic embodiment of Seeker from More. People that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to you unlocking various abilities that change the shape of your journey. More is first of many, so keep... Ah, so the scholar Thomas More. So your history nerd's gone off, Avian. Oh, well, you'll be the useful guide to this for this series, then.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Flames Day.
All ready then?
Ah, so now we're actually in casual clothes.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lads, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Very true, Avian. Yes, that is one for Monday, because I'm usually flaming mad too. I want the week to be over. It's only I want the week to be over. But it's just I want the week over. I don't care when it started. Over.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path.
So we're forced on the law alignment here, people.
Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Grius is jealous of Leon Stroll, isn't he?
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
I mean, to be fair to Grius, Stroll, you do look like a knockoff Constantine from DC. I can understand him being a little shifty of you. And plus, that scarf reminds me of Ryoji from Persona 3. Yes, is it Friday yet? Every Monday. That's exactly the right mantra, Bahamut. You're not wrong.
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
Mm-hmm.
That being the case...
We don't want to be on the roads, remember?
All right.
So now this is where...
This place here. This place here.
See, we can actually zoom out the map as well if we like, and then zoom back in.
Don't let your guard down.
So So you think the protagonist reminds you of Makoto Yuki and the story reminds you of Narukami, so who's Joker? I guess we'll find out.
The Nord Mines.
Oh god, we even got a spinning top from SMT.
It is resource rich.
And it's spinning counterclockwise, which means we're chaos aligned.
Capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Well, so far this has managed to do what Soul Hackers 2 failed to do. Fuse Persona and SMT. The main entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh? What happened?
What's the matter? I may be imagining it, but I can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget, I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look, up in the air! That large bird is known as a Corvo. It's the deadliest assassin in the whole of Sakonas and Dunwall. One shot from his arrow is gonna kill you. You want to stay away from Corvo. He's got the power of the outsider on him. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like we need another addition to our list of problems? Maybe we can hide and wait it out. No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Pushing forward.
Oh, hang on, there's loot here. Not missing out on that.
Stop!
Hold on! There's some wild dogs over there. Undos. The beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't get them the chance to surround us. We need to find a different path than now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a wild pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. You still don't get it. So be it. It seems you need an important lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as this subject performs few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider it. Is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quick. Now size up their hundo. What do you make of it? Indeed. You slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should be hardly a challenge. Ah, so we can use the colour sight like in Persona 5. Yep, exactly like Persona 5. Blue, yellow and red. And there's other enemies that apparently appear white, if they're unknown. And when you've leveled up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach them as if their colour has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Yeah, it can be good with a simple attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. Oh! So you can actually avoid squad battles if you want to. And if you press L1 with the cursor of an enemy, you'll lock onto it and you can attack it. Ah, right, interesting. Understood. Now treat it for yourself, lad.
There they are.
Alright, come on, let's push through. Come on, let's push through. Come on.
Yeah, nice work.
Okay, so you can choose between turn-based and active battles. That's actually really, really cool. That's awesome. If they're weak, you just beat the snot out of them. If you think you need to use turn-based, you can go to turn-based.
Hold on.
Ah, that's right. I've one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Yep, so you can basically start the battles and then eventually get into an enemy like that and you'll be forced into... If the enemy's stronger, you'll be forced into a battle where the enemy's at an advantage, so you got to be careful. Okay. Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before you reach the Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case.
Ah, so there's the wild carve-out.
Keep an eye out.
Let's do this.
Let's clear the boat.
If you're unhappy with how battle is going, you can restart it by pressing L3. And R2 assists will automatically move the cursor to an enemy as a weakness to a skill you already have.
Wish we knew their affinities. Only one way to find out.
Ah, more than likely it's likely to be against wind.
Wind.
No, surprisingly not. Ah, interesting. Okay, that's an interesting point. That Bahamut. I'll bear that in mind for the next time I fight.
That was the last of them.
That was the last of them. So is there anything further back here hidden? If not, no big deal. I'm gonna say. Oh, we have a big pack of dogs coming right towards us. So let's wait them out. Yeah, I'm not messing around with that.
Alright, how's that? This battle's out. Let's take them all. Let's go.
Right, so
I won't hold back. No.
it's stunned, so I might as well take advantage.
Don't be careless.
Oh, wow.
I chose the wrong opponent.
Yeah, so it starts and moves on, and as you say, I know how much you love fire skulls, Bahamut. To be fair, I do too, actually. Ooh, that looks like a different one. Yeah, so it's like Mothman by the looks of it. In fact, that has mini-boss written all over it because it's not moving. Oh, hello. Is that a merchant?
What is it?
I haven't seen you lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You really think I look like a bandit? Oh, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crux. Oh, I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What you're doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I've a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts appeared and were real bloodthirsty today. So I assumed a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, nah? Ugh, my apologies. Didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you like me interested in buying something? First of all, let's see if I can sell some stuff. I can sell all of that and it will get me quite a lot of cash.
Now then.
Yes, unlike in Persona 5, Queen, I'm actually going to sell them. Right, oh, revival medicine. I could do with at least one of those. I can't afford to buy too many because they're pricey AF. I'm also going to try and get a couple of these. Yeah, that'll do. I'll go with that for now. I always like to keep some money in reserve. Oh, you found something worth selling? I'll give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging through today, though.
Thank you.
I'll stay parts on the beach settle down, son. You find me something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me. Oh, God. They surely didn't come out of a TV. Right, that enemy's not going to look away from us.
Watch your step.
Yeah, he's not going to turn direction, is he?
Let's push through. Okay, let's give this all you've got.
Take this.
Let's wrap this up. Not bad, if I say so myself.
Right, because he's stunned, let's quickly go with wind, see if that's going to do any damage. Yay! That was its weakness.
I think I'm getting used to this. Okay.
Yay! Level up. Right, so endurance has increased, which is good. And I'm going to raise magic for this one. Oh, bollocks. He said I had allocation points left and I didn't realise. Shit. I've wasted that. I've wasted a level up. Learn that lesson now before later, when it's going to get much harder to level up. That's the key. Learn it now. Make mistakes here when we can afford to. Oh, we will settle this quick for sure.
Not worth our breath.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Ah.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
Right there.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Ah. It's one of the yellow ones again.
We won't lose this fight.
But still, don't let your guard down.
Let's go. Scour. Just one left.
Take this.
Only one
The freedom of a...
Still up?
Oh, he's still alive, damn it. How dare you do an SMT and debuff my attack? How dare you?
Careful, we've got company.
We do, yes, but it's right there.
Let's push through. Our usual tactics should work.
Take this.
Oh, seriously?
Go on, finish the job.
I think what happened then is he actually got knocked on his arse. Yeah, Leon got knocked on his backside.
Can't linger here. Let's move.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Yes, there are. Right, let's quickly take advantage of a couple of items. Yeah. I can buy some more in a minute. But first...
There they are. Charging it. Time for some food.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
Yay! My Seeker's just ranked up. Awesome. Just checking back here in case there's anything I've missed. Yes, the grind mode is on, but first...
Okay, let's give this all we got.
Nice, we're just taking care of one quite quickly.
Wind! Stay sharp!
Take this! Still standing!
Finish them off!
Yeah, he's got some fairy dust from them.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Final Fantasy VI is on the list. I will play it someday. At some point, Bahamut, I will play Final Fantasy VI. I promise you. It's going to happen. It's been in the backlog for far too long. The problem... Oh, where did you come from, you bastard?
We won't lose this fight.
Let's do this.
Seeker!
Where did you come from?
Scour!
That's too much.
Gotta aim better than that.
Leon, we needed you to hit that. Right, let's finish it.
All right, victory is ours.
I think that's all of them.
Right there.
Be on your guard.
I didn't need to be on my guard for them. Oh, but I did for you, who came out of nowhere.
Let's push through. This is our chance.
We end this quickly.
Stunned.
Take this. Still standing. Tougher than I thought.
Don't worry, it's stunned. That's why I carried on attacking it.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I think we're in the clear.
So they do actually appear quite quickly out of the skies. They don't mess around. I find that kind of refreshing, actually. It's kind of nice how they don't really allow you to get calm. You're not allowed to get set. They will suddenly appear from you. But yes, we will quickly sell all that. And that allows me to replenish some more of the medicinal herbs.
Thank you.
Because that means now we can just use these to freshen things up, just like that. There we go, done. Oh yeah, we can pretend we're playing Dark Souls, people. I understand that's a legit way to play the Dark Souls games. It's part of the reason why I don't play them, because I really don't like them. I should do. I should like them. They're quite challenging games. They involve you doing all kinds of exploration. But I just find them so boring to play. Oh, where did you come from?
Here we go.
Let the battle begin.
Seeker! Wind!
It tried to ambush me.
Finish the job. And die hard.
I'll teach you to knock me on my knees.
Let's keep this up.
We made short work of them.
I'm not actually trying to grind here. It's just kind of happening. So I'm trying to find shinies. Hold on. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather you come at you? I'm not entirely sure, actually, Queen. That's a very fair point. Whether they're leveling up or not. Damn. Awfully short for an old goat, ain't you? The bastards live long enough. Kill them quick.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
Oh, I'm not in control. Why?
What is that?
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter. Let's do this.
coming at us?
Yep.
What's that? I think something's coming!
Take this!
Watch
Go
out!
on, finish the job! They fly hard!
It's our turn now!
Damn you!
Here they come!
During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members will receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage, those in the back row. Ah, so we got a bit of Final Fantasy VII there. Front row or back row?
Seeker!
Yeah, now what are you going to do?
Let's do this! Hold still! Sight!
Yes.
Seeker!
That's exactly the right move to say.
Scour!
Take this!
Get ready! Coming at us!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Come on, let's take full advantage.
Let's do this! Here they come!
East End fog time. That counted as a boss fight, apparently. Interesting. Are they really soldiers from the fort? They survived. No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm asking. Who would you have already mobilized the pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that at least I'm at the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go! And indeed, Leon was correct.
All right.
Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not alone there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
And look who's found us.
What is it?
Colour me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business at an abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there someone you may know inside? Haven't you heard? This place is abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them's an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out.
He's come highly recommended.
But enough of that. Surely we met for a reason. So if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. Yeah, I was thinking that myself, Bahmo. Yeah, we'll go through the mines of Aria, and I'm like, don't do that. It's a bad idea. Stay away from the mines. They are dangerous. I'm gonna get a few more of these just because I can. I've already got one revival minute, so I'm gonna probably get one more actually, just to give me a backup. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Thank you.
Last night's incident we took the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine where we can. So it wasn't just my imagination. To think we were being followed all this time. But like Grius said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, he wiped all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. Yay, we can save our game again. Awesome. And yes, Bahamut chose normal. It's a brand new IP, so I don't want to take any chances. I'm not Dark Side Phil. I won't choose the easy difficulty.
Wait. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right?
Will you be safe around them? They're not. Most of them are the same miners who worked there before the closure. Besides, it'll be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place. Right.
Oh, sounds like there won't be a problem then. Are you ready?
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. Now we're in the Nord Mines. Which reminds me, by the way, people. If you're trying to get access to things you're not supposed to access, get a NordVPN. It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? The quiet in stillness, you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely. Oh no, there is no shame in picking easy, but as you say, yeah, not paying attention to the mechanics and getting slummed on it when you're on easy, different story entirely.
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we walked right into an ambush. They got us at a disadvantage. Catching us is not a bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run. And if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence. Kill them. They're not our miners. It's fine.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
We won't lose this fight.
Guys are weak, but stay focused.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Seeker! Wind!
Come on, let's take this. John, finish the job.
Sod off. Wow, we only got 3 experience. That's annoying.
Don't let your guard down.
Here we go.
You know these guys are weak, but stay focused.
Vitus power. Scour! Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
We've got nothing to worry about.
Tougher than I thought. Brace yourselves.
I can do that as well, mate.
Well, that about does it.
Yeah, not a turns hard mode. I mean, to be fair, I felt like I chose hard mode when I started playing SMT4.
On your guard.
Dad? Oh, right, we did it!
Fine job.
Yeah, I knew there was a reason to go searching behind that.
Over there! Someone's collapsed!
Hey, are you alright?
Ah, Dr. Voice not the same.
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us,
Was the commander who stayed behind.
Oh, come on, let's move.
Oh yeah, the Nanako is one of is like welcome to die mode.
Looks like they found us.
What are you doing?
Watch out. We've been spotted.
I thought there might be some loot back there. I'm disappointed. This is one of the most straight...
What? Isn't that...
Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Yes, old Clingy clinging to his position. There he is, waiting for us.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. Though I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
I mean, Stroll, can you kind of not read the script, please?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Yup, here we go.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Well, yes, that might have been a name.
Oh wow, I love that. That's a very that's almost Boris Johnson the way he said that. Yes, that might have been the name. I don't know.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know.
Really?
This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path.
Here we go.
Awaken.
I'm guessing he's fire, which would make sense considering the village.
Oh, no, I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory.
Ah, it seems that he's going to change as well.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside
It is a bit like Digital Devil Saga. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, that Bahamut. Yeah, it'd be a lovely little Easter egg if that was the case. And he's ripped out, again, Metal Heart.
My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Where did the crowd of people come from? Who cares? Let's get on with it.
Come! I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that!
You've literally just seen the guy grow to like 3 times his height and burn, and you say it's an empty threat? Okay, Klingo.
This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Right, looks like a...
Don't bother struggling. Let's go. Wind! Let's go!
Die!
Yeah.
Struggle all you like.
Okay, we're going with that, are we?
Hack and slash. Let's stay calm. Seeker! Scour!
Take this!
Why do you struggle?
Die!
Trivial!
Here they come!
Get off my battlefield.
Die!
Warrior! I will fight with pride. I won't hold back.
I've got enough power to carry on this for now.
Take this!
Die!
Ah. Okay, with my character I need to realistically defend where I can then. That's useful to know.
Within. Hack and slash. I die hard.
I refuse to fall.
By this power.
Here.
Making sure.
Good, finished it. Die! 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 You! Die!
Ah, nice, that time he missed. Sorry, dude. Nice try.
Louise!
Got a captain's uniform, which is good. Yeah, you actually are leveling up, Queen. There you go.
I feel stronger.
Right, okay. And I've got 2 points to use, so I'm going to go for endurance, and I'm going to go for strength.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
And there's level up by themselves. So that's actually a callback to Persona 1, where you could choose 3 points for the main character, and then the rest of the points get a random. Yay, so we've now got Tarakaja. Cool.
Impossible!
And he's like, what the hell?
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Strahl. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord. And now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
Grius is like, for God's sake.
What do you say, Grius?
I see. Keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Go on, well, let's go for the bromance approach.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll.
And here's another social
Within
link.
him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
And I say these little... It seems that they're only short links. There's like, you know, that one's only got 3 hexagons. And the other one at the top, the skull one's only got 3 as well. But yeah, it almost has a kind of Digital Devil Saga-esque look in the way the skill tree works in Digital Devil Saga 2, actually, which is kind of interesting. Found a new way to harness his power.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Hmm? Ah, we're going back to the library, I'm guessing.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more.
Yes, we're here. Once more. Oh yeah, great punnage there, Atlus. Tremendous.
And a fairy? I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
Please, don't give off the Tsundere energy. We had that with Amanazako in SMT5.
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape.
I want that glowing chest. That chest that's glowing and sparkling on the sofa has got my eyes transfixed. I want it.
All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Yes, Queen, the loot is important. The story can wait. I want the loot.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Oh.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
God, I could wind her up, but I'm not gonna.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica.
Hey, we got another one.
Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Makes sense, to be honest.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here. Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
Yep, so we're the key to everyone's destiny, basically.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
Ah, lineage chart, the archetypes, okay. What I'm about to show you is the lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it is far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
First, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please. Ah, that one there. This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic. But simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden upon you. What this means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. So basically we've got Magtama coming into the game as well. Yeah, so we can study archetypes to write the story corresponding icon on the tree. Consumes Mage, minuscule Magla crystals. And once character is studying an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through the study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. So it's used in fire, ice, and electric. Wind magic, single target healing. Or physical slashes, and that one. So I'm gonna go with multiple levels of magic.
This right here.
An expert in magical attacks of 3 specialties: fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad power to magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, that a mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast. And a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magically strategically to succeed.
Alright.
500 mag is required to channel the mage. This is the archetype you have chosen. Let me think about it for a second, because I want to consult his stats. Doesn't let me see his stats.
This power.
Oh.
Who are you? This voice, I can't remember.
Ah, so it's not letting me choose it, which is annoying. Because the thing is, he seems to have a bit to do with Shadow as it was. And he's definitely a soldier, so I don't want to use magic on him. Let's say single target heal and attack buffs or physical damage. I'm actually tempted to give him that one because he's not weak to fire. Yeah, because heat up, critical strike, slash boost, they could all be useful.
This right here.
Ah, this would be the archetype that the young nobleman recently awakened to. The warrior's domain is physical offense by any way of a great, weighty sword. Few of the archetypes can compete with its raw, destructive power, yet that specialization comes at a cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I'd say this is a fine archetype to do with.
All right.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Yep, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another wielder of the archetype joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius, feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell within his heart.
Yep.
What did you see?
What's this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the sea magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp.
I still have much to learn.
So he's now got the innocent greatsword, the captain's uniform.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment, now and from here on.
Yeah, by talking to more academians, study market, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. Use by attending more lectures or reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. So on the now menu, you can now just changing our archetype. Archetypes that be studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeon at any time. Changing the suit you need is a good strategy. And you check the status of our royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king. From the main menu, you can raise these virtues in many ways.
Ah, yes, I've been meaning to tell you. I was rearranging things the other day and found something that may be useful to you on your journey. I've put everything in that box atop the chair. By all means, take it.
So we've got Heroes Incense and Heroes Fruit. Oh, and 30,000 maca. We've also got some free equipment, some stale black bread too. Excellent, okay.
That is a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they emit the formula to scrolls in advance.
Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places?
I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it would take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing.
Take a look.
Indeed. It's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I am able to parse. It says Flynn, likely the name of a person, Unmistakably so, though I cannot begin to tell you why I feel so certain. Person's name.
That's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you would share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths.
Oh.
That's right. Here's a good kitty.
Don't you usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plato. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. Looks like Plato wants to give me something. Oh, it gave us Lou.
That's a good boy.
Oh, it looks like he's taking a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it.
I'm able to forget the outside, the hustle of the outside world, even if only for a moment. Makes me curious how he takes care of it.
I'm wondering if there's going to be a trophy for petting it enough times.
That's a good kitty.
Oh, that's a good kitty. I think he likes you.
Oh, that's awesome. I better stop. I'll be here all night if I do that. And quite frankly, I want to see what this is.
It spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big if so.
This right here.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic, times being what they are. The association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame.
Ah, so it's guided. It basically teaches you about yielding turns. So you on your outsiders leave yourself vulnerable may seem futile, but you'll find at once many strategic possibilities, such as the order of turns, advantages of the enemy, state of your allies. So you can pass turns basically. So it's useful if your skills are not effective, or if you want to give a character with recovery magic another action. So it's basically press turn. So that's kind of cool. Ah, yeah, so you need to rely on strength of the team. Okay. Yep, follow your party balance, attack and recovery. Same information enemies advantage. You can change your archetypes to counter them as well. So again, that's very much like in any Persona game, isn't it? Or even SMT by changing your demons around. Ooh, enemy enforcements. As I spoke about, nearby enemies may show up as reinforcements to continue the fight. Yep, that's easy enough. Yeah, so they changed the weapons depending on which archetype. Yeah, so it can affect the range or anything else. So that's useful to know. What's this? Oh, we can climb on the ladder. What's up? Oh, wow! This is much bigger. So we've got research notes on the different classes available as well. Yeah, right, okay. There's a lot here. This is a very, very big one. I like it. And that lets us go out the door. Oh, it's set up. Oh.
Do make yourself at home.
Ah, so then we've got lectures and that as well. But quite frankly, now that we're here, this is a time for us to save, because I get the feeling that once we leave, we're about to engage a next part of the plot. And this is where, sadly, we are a bit out of time. So, Metaphor Refantazio. It's not SMT, it's not Persona. Actually, it seems to be a bit of a synthesis. It has a bit of a mix between live action and turn-based, depending on which way you want to go with it, and it has a lot of voice acting and a really interesting plot. So yes, that's where we're going to wrap it up for tonight. But we are going to be back tomorrow evening when we carry on our playthrough of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. It's one of 3 streams this week. So far, everything feels okay. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And what a nice kitty. Beautiful kitty.